My 23M girlfriend, 22F, is pregnant. But it's not mine. She told me today while having a breakdown. I thought it was a regular breakdown due to work being very hard on her lately. And her sister passing about a month ago. Things just sort of kept piling up on her, so I thought it was because of that. However, at one point she just looked at me and said, "I'm sorry. I don't deserve you," at which point I sort of started to realize it wasn't just work but something else. I imminently figured it was about her cheating. But then she elaborated more. She told me she started cheating on me a week after her sister passed. But ended it 3 weeks later. And she said she only saw the guy 3 times. Then she told me the worst part. She took a pregnancy test and it came out positive. A few days prior I had joked she was pregnant because her period hadn't came. At the time she also joked about it. Until today that she realized it was probably true and diced to test it. And it came out positive. I don't know what to do. We currently have a baby. We just moved in together when the baby was born in January. And I don't know what to do or how to deal with this. She said she's getting an abortion. I just needed to let this out because I had no one else to tell. Never thought I would be posting here, let alone something like this. And I'm very confused at the moment. Too long did not read. My girlfriend is pregnant and it's not my kid. If I were you, I'd end the relationship. Obviously stay in your child's life and support him, her. But for me personally, I do not stand for that kind of betrayal. She's obviously dealing with something and hopefully she gets help, but if her way of coping is cheating on you, that's not okay. If you love her and you know her well enough to realize it was a mistake rather than her character, I'd try to work things out. It'll be hard getting back the trust, but you know the insights of your relationship than us strangers. Do whatever it takes to get her that abortion. Even if you have to take her to the clinic in my opinion and pay for it all. Do not let her find a reason to have that baby. Even if you have to lie and say you'll stay with her. Unless you two haven't had sex at all in the last couple months, that could very well be your baby. Sounds like girlfriend has had a bit of a breakdown. Cheating is wrong, no matter what, and it's okay to leave, but please push her towards some mental health support. I don't know what to do. You split up and co-parent your current child. This is a lot for you to deal with at such a young age. Only you know how you feel in your heart. She knows she did wrong, you know she did wrong, and it leaves you in a position of can it be fixed or can't it? Therapy would probably help, but it looks like she needs extra therapy to deal with things she's not dealing with. However, it's not fair that you're the one taking the hits because of it. Therapy could help regardless. It will help you see if it can work, and it will also help you see if it can't. Therapy needs 2 people who need to be 100% honest about everything. No holding back. That's the only way it can help. Get her STD check done too. That's really important. You need to look after you too. Give her another chance. Dodged a bullet, time to leave. This is totally food up, just dump her. I think couples counseling is a great idea. You two will have to learn how to keep your co-parenting relationship positive no matter what happens. There are no immediate actions you need to take now. You can take a few weeks or even months to decide what to do. You can sleep in separate rooms if you want. Sounds like your girlfriend also needs her own support for grieving her sister and PPD. This pregnancy, terminated or not, will also cause a rush of unhelpful hormones. Well, it should go without needing to be said, but just in case, get a full STI screening in 3 weeks, 3 months, and 6 months. She had unprotected sex with someone she barely knew. This is a yikes situation. Get paternity testing for your kid, lawyer up for any custody-related concerns, and work to move on. 1. Leave her. 2. Get a paternity test on the 8-month-old without telling her. 3. If it's your fight for its custody. Time to make like chips and dip. If she hasn't turned to you for comfort during her bereavement, then it does tell you something about how she feels about you. There are no excuses for her betrayal, and all I can say is I am sorry you are hurting. I think this may be a sign to end your relationship and try shared custody or fight for full custody. It seems like your girlfriend can't handle big life changes or problems and tries doing other things that are in her control, such as cheating on you. Not only does this cause you not to trust her and make you wonder if she will do this again, but how can you trust her to raise your child when life is full of unpredictable things? What if things get too overwhelming for her? What will she do then, trying to raise a child on her own too? I understand the need to vent. I don't understand the confusion. She cheated on you. Not only was she cheating on you, she was having unprotected sex with another man, explicitly endangering you with potential sexually transmitted diseases, and the threat of physical violence another man and his now relevant emotions poses. 1. Leave her. 2. Get 2 paternity tests for both children. 3. Get tested for STDs. You better get your baby DNA tested to make sure it's yours. Also, once a cheater always a cheater. For me this relationship would be over, I'd never be able to trust her again. Wait, you just had a baby and now she's pregnant with another man's baby. I hope you leave her. Fight for custody of your child. Maybe even get a paternity test for that baby as well. Grief is one thing, but cheating 3x times is a choice reinforced several times. You do deserve better. I think splitting up is a choice. Since she's keeping the baby, she will have to co-parent with the other guy. I would still insist on paternity test if you do have relation with her, unprotected. Also, get an STI tested, since she's sleeping with another man without protection. You don't know where he's been.